What's up, everybody? This is obviously Like Crypto, and you're watching Airdrop Intel episode 18. And let's get started on without further ado. Go join our Airdrop Recon Ops Telegram channel with all the latest information packed into these bi-daily posts with allocation checkers, the latest airdrop projects, and claim links, and all the news regarding the airdrop scene. Definitely the best condensed alpha information that you can find on the net. Moving on, we have Octo Wallet. This is a mobile-only iOS Android wallet which currently has a point program. Sadly, no extension as of right now. But they have a points program. By signing up, you're going to be getting 100 points, and by adding my referral link, you're going to be getting another 50 points. And this is going to be getting you Octo tokens once this program is over. They also have inbuilt system for other airdrops. So there's going to be a lot of these quests in case you have used Coinbase and similar style of platforms which have these quests over at the platform. And there seems to be a couple of ones going on right now, or some of them might be coming out in the future. I didn't check up the quest center myself right now. And there's also some other ways to basically earn these points by getting referrals. Obviously is one, but I believe you can get a lot of points by trading futures and obviously doing swaps and bridges also at the application. And this is an official application by the CoinDCX crypto, which is, I believe, a big exchange in India. Not 100% sure about it, but in case you know, you're from India, let me know. But this seemed to be their incubated Web3 wallet. And one of the cool things also is that you can create an account with your Web2 login. So you can use your Google account to basically create an account. You don't need to have an actual seed phrase. You can use that too if you want to in order to create a wallet with Octo. Next up, we have Typus Finance, which is on Sui. We have featured this back in December. I actually doubled my Sui amount, which probably was $2,000 in today's numbers, with some of their vault programs. And a lot of them can be very lucrative. Some of them offer very nice APRs. And there's different ones which have some crazy APRs on here. And they are having currently on TGE, which is happening in tomorrow, and this is something I might participate myself on, but I'm leaving to Barcelona. I'm going to be there for a couple of days, so don't expect any videos. But this could be a big winner in my opinion, because we had two big airdrops already on Sui. We had Deep Book. Sui name service was not too bad either, and I think Typus has a lot of value because there isn't really that many of these options platforms out there, so there could be a lot of valuation on the potential of that. I have some positions already over here, so you can get points by depositing and bidding, and obviously there's a referral program as well. And I really recommend actually participating on this because the risk is kind of low, so you're going to be getting the boosts on those yields on these things. You can choose any of these weekly things. That's what I kind of recommend doing, but obviously do your own research. There's always risks involved. And then maybe participate on the TGE as well. So you have the two options. You can play around with the vaults, or you can just go straight up to the TGE if you actually believe. And they do have this campaign going on. If you deposit more than 10, you have the chance to win from the 10K prize pool. And yes, the TGE is going to be a Dutch auction, so the price is going to be based on when people are going to be buying. So in the 4-hour window, as more people buy I'm just not going to explain. You can just Google out the Dutch auction works. So next up, we have the Sunrise Layer. This is testnet project. So as always, I kind of want to have a very mixed bag of these airdrops for you to grind, for people who don't have money, people who have liquidity, people who have time to grind and swaps and blah, blah, blah. Everybody has their own different strategies. Some people are doing all of them. Some people are doing some of them. And this is one of the better testnet projects right now. And there are a couple of things that you can currently do. You have to connect your Ethereum address, and then you have to connect your Cosmos address inside. And once you have done that, then you can start doing some of the quests over on this platform. There is the faucet, or maybe it seems to be actually removed. No, there it is. So make sure you're going to be doing the faucet request. Then you're going to be just doing all types of things that you can do on the platform. Collect the items and, equip all these things out of the shop. So once you have actually money, you buy them once you have the currency and do the casinos and prediction markets. All these types of things are going to be getting you points inside their actual program. And Gitcoin seems to be important here. Somehow it's failing, even though it shouldn't. But let's move on. Then we have HyperLiquid. I think this one is really worth one talking about. We have talked about it a couple of times in the past. But currently, there is a lot of value on this program for the reason because the points are going for $15 on pre-market. And I have barely fucking used this thing. And now I'm regretting that I don't have any points over here on the platform. So you can get points by referring people and obviously doing trades over yourself on this platform. And there's spot trading and there's perpetuals. That's probably the best one to do right now over here because that's probably going to be yielding you the most amount of points and potentially more money. But obviously perps are very risky, as I've always said. And probably out of all these derivatives, perpetuals, platforms, I think this one is the number one to grind right now. I think this one, with the current pre-market projections and the allocation of airdrop, is just making it very, very lucrative idea and proposition for people to grind out. Then we have PlaySolana. This is a new gaming console on Solana. It looks quite a lot like the BitBoy console, not to be mistaken with BitBoy, the influencer, the YouTuber. This is something we talked about. I mean, I featured the BitBoy console previously. I have pre-ordered that one. I have pre-ordered the Sui console as well. And also I have now purchased the PlaySolana device. And the pre-order price is right now at $300. I think it was a bit lower than that. I think $250 probably was the pre-sale price. And there's already one confirmed airdrop for the people who bought the device. And just like all of these other things, whatever you have, the universal phone and all these other devices, they are going to be getting airdrops from different communities, mostly meme coins. And, you know, when we look at like the Saga phones, for example, on Solana, they were big winners. And you can use also Saga DAO coupon code and you will be getting 5% discount, I believe, from the purchase. But I definitely recommend getting one of these consoles. They're not really that expensive compared to some of the other investments, and there's going to be play to earn campaigns probably inside the game, inside the console, and obviously their own token, and then there's going to be a lot of airdrops coming on. So I think that these are really, really no-brainer buys, and I think most of the other devices that I have bought, these gaming devices and phones, have basically paid themselves off. And then we have Injective predictions market. These predictions markets are becoming very popular. I really dig them. I've been using Polymarket a lot, which are probably going to be having an airdrop campaign soon. And a new one has emerged called Paradise, which is on Injective. And I think this is something that you want to definitely participate on the future. So make sure you're going to be adding your email over here and hope that you are going to be not getting an error. Okay, we're getting an error, but maybe later on it will be available, and this might be worth something as well. Then we have a stable coin based on LP DeFi platform, which is the SDB token, and this one also has, you know, a lot of stable coin pairs over here, and these are going to be getting you points. It's pretty simple, straightforward process. Maybe swaps are going to be garnering you points as well. And then there's like a leaderboard of, okay, people have different done swaps. So liquidity, booster, referral, and swaps, I guess, are going to be getting you points over this this platform. So in case you're looking for a DEX to trade on, maybe you normally swap USDC and some of these other coins between each other, maybe this is a good platform to try it on. Then we have the Galx staking. We have talked about this before, but I think I'm going to be buying a lot more of Galx and staking it on this platform because I'm starting to see that this is going to be a very valuable proposition. So we are going to have a form of, airdrops happening throughout to people who stake throughout the platform. So we have Corn, Fairplay, Jambo, Plume Network, Say Airdrop, we got Zato, and all you have to do is basically stake. The minimum stake might be high depending on what are the criteria. So Arbitrum I basically got. This one requires 12,000 Gs, and that seems to be this one's 6,000. So they're not really that bad. And where do I actually claim this? But fundamentally, I think this could be a really, really good yield, like an APY return for your G tokens. But this remains to be seen, whatever it's going to be like. Okay, this was actually 2,000 Jambo phones. Okay, so there's a Jambo token, which is going to be launching soon. And so I think this Galx thing, I'm just like saying that this is probably going to be one of those things that might get you good yield returns. It's the same as like having BNB at Binance. You're going to be getting a lot of those Launchpad tokens, and those can be pretty good, or they can be pretty bad as well. So, but you get free money. So there's not really, I think it's good trade because Galx has a future as a platform. Then we have a couple of Telegram drops. Galx has their own bot, which is going to be giving you GG tokens. Because Galx is already established, I think their mini app is going to be doing really, really well, so worth really doing. Another one that there is called Tauntaun. This is by Interact, another Galx rival. So they have their own platform as well, and I think Layer 3, I think they also maybe had their own, but I don't remember right now. But Interact doesn't have their token yet, so this is kind of bullish. So I would definitely do Tauntaun. Then I have my own project, Dead Beers. We have done a couple of updates recently, bug fixes, and there's going to be more features added on, so definitely join that as well. And then lastly, we have Skate Passport application. Skate is a L2 EVM-based chain, already 3.3 million users on their Telegram app, so pretty nice results because the app hasn't been on for that long. So these are the Telegram apps that I would be featured this time around on this video. But that kind of basically wraps up my today's airdrop offerings. There's a lot more projects obviously ongoing, and you can find a lot of them on the Recon Ops announcement channel obviously, and obviously in also our Discord and Telegram communities where we talk about the latest stuff. And airdrops are still very hot, and obviously meme coins are taking a lot of the spotlight right now, but when people are farming less, that means more money for the farmers. Don't forget that. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.